Freedom marchers. Freedom lovers. Freedom family, freedom fighters. Salute to y'all this morning. Good morning and good afternoon, Denise. Salute to you. What happens when you find out the emperor has no clothes? What happens when you find out? Hope you guys can hear me okay. Give me a Romeo Lima Charlie. Y'all know what that is? Let me know you out and clear. RLC, baby, RLC. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. We're back like we never left. Oh yeah, we gotta get into this. Cause this guy's out of control. Your boy Trump, I tell you what, that boy is out of control, man. And yeah, it's no surprise. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? We back. Let me know if we back, y'all. Yeah, I never really have success. Oh boy. I'm going to end this live stream. Too much disruption to the live. And I want to get this off without bullshit, you know what I mean? So I'm holler at y'all later. But we're going to get back on this. Don't worry about it. We're going to talk about Trump and who he wants to kill. You know what I mean? No declaration of war. We're just going to kill motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah. Give me Romeo Lima Charlie if y'all can hear me. Maybe I can get this off real quick. Because I wanted to play something for y'all. I wanted to play Trump's own words. But I need to fucking hear me. I want to play Trump's words. I want y'all to hear it. What did Trump say?
These cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of. And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
Yeah. There is no choke. And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against
Can y'all hear it?
cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
There is no. And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead.
They're going to be like dead.
these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
They're gonna be like dead.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels, and
Do some
Congress
squats.
is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know? They're going to be like dead. Okay?
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know? They're going to be like dead. Okay?
If you please, and Mr. President.
Now, y'all heard him. He's not gonna concern himself with asking for a declaration of war. He's just gonna kill them. He's gonna, and here's the most important part. He's gonna kill the people that are bringing drugs into the country. Okay. He's just gonna kill them. They're gonna be like dead. My question is, are you gonna kill everybody that's bringing drugs into this country? You said everyone, the people bringing drugs into this country, you're gonna kill them. Does he mean everybody? Does he mean everybody? Or does he just mean the people that are in the tiny boats or the entire country of Venezuela? I have to ask that question because, well, who's all involved with bringing drugs into the country? Because the reporter asked if he was just going to declare war against the cartels, right? Now, we know the cartels are instrumental in getting drugs into this country, but are they the only moving part? Is it just the cartels bringing drugs into this country? And what drugs are we talking about? I have to ask these questions because if you look at the history of drug smuggling, drug trafficking, well, you have to talk about the CIA. You got to talk about the DEA. You got to talk about American citizens, right? The cartels are just a piece. You have to talk about the government's involvement in getting drugs into the country. So now, with Donald Trump saying that, well, are we going to start seeing the executions of law enforcement personnel in the United States of America? Egon Christie says he not once mentioned Venezuela. Only the gangs from there. Well, that's interesting because he sure is blowing up a lot of tiny boats coming out of Venezuela and threatening Venezuela with a ground invasion. That's interesting. Some bullshit. Hit the like button. Salute the Black Spring with Autumn. Salute to you, Queen. Hit the like button, y'all. There's a history of America having colonized Venezuela decades ago, particularly at the cost of oil. Well, yes, this is true. And that's what this is about. The indiscriminate killing of people from Venezuela is all to threaten Maduro and to let them know, to let Maduro know that they're coming after him. That's what this is about, right? They want full control of Venezuela. No, they don't want Maduro to allow them access. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, man. Quit being disrespectful. Y'all being mad disrespectful and hate watching. But y'all gonna do what y'all wanna do anyway, right? Anyway, so yes, Donald Trump is not going after Venezuela because of drugs. No. He's going after Venezuela because they want to control the entire country. They want full access. They want to grape and pillage Venezuela. Yeah, they want to drain Venezuela. They want to steal its oil and its gold. Salute to your favor, the rap star. Salute to your favorite rap star. Salute to you. Realize, salute to you, Queen. Yeah. This ain't about no damn drugs. But I'm going to play what he said again. I'm going to play what Donald Trump said.
If you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think it's going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay, we're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay.
And Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay, we're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay.
God damn it.
Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay, we're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay.
Now, he's going to kill people bringing drugs into the country. As before, who is all involved in bringing drugs into the country? He's going to kill all of them. So, you have to look at who all is involved in bringing drugs into this country. The CIA, the DEA, Border Patrol, the military, many members of the law enforcement apparatus of the United States of America. Canadian government, Coast Guard, the Mexican cartels. But where are the stories of Donald Trump killing Mexican cartel members? Right down there south of the border. Is he killing them? Is he blowing up cartel strongholds all over Mexico? Is he blowing up boats off the coast of California that the cartels use? Is he blowing up the tunnels? Is he blowing up the tunnels of the cartels that bring drugs into the country? Is he blowing up? Is he going to kill any big pharma? Big pharma CEOs? What about them? Don't they bring drugs into the country? Aren't they instrumental in the opioid crisis? Big pharma? Yeah. What? No, he's killing people on tiny boats that belong to fishing villages. No. So, too many tunnels, too many fishing boats. Justin Fuckhead says, not while they're weirdos walking around. Why are you talking about your daddy like that? Oh, here comes the racist. It is what it is. I'm spreading bullshit. I just played you what Donald Trump said. Let me play it again, since I'm bullshitting. Let me play it again, while you guys can continue to launch ad hominem attacks.
War against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay? Yeah.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
Here's a guy that does not know how to, that has no argument. So he wants to attack a straw man. He wants to attack a straw man. This Carlton Wilson character. Those aren't fishing boats. What kind of boats are they, Carlton? You tell me. What kind of boats are they? Help me understand. What kind of boats? Is fishing prohibited on boats that aren't labeled as fish boats? Are you not able to cast a reel if you're not on a fishing boat? Is there only a certain type of boat you're allowed on? And they're called fishing boats? Help me understand it. Somebody says define racism. No, I'm not going to do that. Jay Brown says the sunscreen people are so stupid. Hey, man. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck. I know, Will. Yeah, Donald Trump said he's just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into the country. Who is involved in bringing drugs into the country? Venezuelans? How about the Mexican cartels that they have not had any actions against? Have they taken any military actions against the Mexican cartels? The Mexican cartels that are putting bounties on ICE agents' heads? Are they blowing up the tunnels? Are they blowing up Mexican cartel strongholds in Mexico? Are they killing people that are involved in the cartels right here in the United States? What about the Canadian government? They help get drugs into the country. What about the CIA and the DEA? They get drugs into the country. We gonna kill them too? Help me understand who's gonna get killed? Big Pharma. Aren't they getting drugs into the country? Yeah. Drugs that hurt people. Oh, only the government sanctioned smugglers and traffickers are allowed, right? They don't get killed because they've been sanctioned by the government. This guy says multiple high-performance motors are not necessary for fishing. So you can't answer the question. Are you only allowed to fish on boats that don't have motors and high-performance motors? Fishing boats with 5 motors. So there's only how many motors are allowed to be on a fishing boat before before you can fish on them? How many motors? Give me a number. 1 motor, 2 motors. And how do you know how many motors are on this boat? On these boats that they're blowing up and leaving no trace of evidence of. So now we know how many motors are on the. So every single boat they blew up, all 7 of them have 5 motors. Is that you know that for a fact? If you're a maggot, you're on the wrong side of history, and I wish the best for you. Yeah. Only an ignoramus would claim that these are fishing boats. Again, when did I say they were fishing boats? I said fishing people coming from fishing villages. That's what I said. And even if I did say they were fishing boats, a fishing boat can be any boat that you go fishing off of. I have gone fishing on high performance boats. So therefore, at the time I'm using them, and the purpose that they're being used for is fishing. So we're going to walk down this straw man attack road. Yeah, let's since you guys want to attack the straw man, right? Because you can't prove that they were drug boats. So let me guess. If a boat had 5 motors, they're drug boats. By that logic, okay. So then if you have a high performance boat with multiple motors, then it's automatically a drug boat. Help me understand. Oh, right? So the only purpose of a high performance boat is to smuggle drugs? Is that what you're telling me? Because you're making a definitive statement saying that fishing boats, you can't have a fishing boat with a high performance boat that's a fishing boat? Only an ignoramus would believe that. Okay, so only an ignoramus would believe that if those boats are high performance boats, then they have to be drug boats. So Venezuelan people can afford boats with 4 motors. Wow. Yes, it's called intelligence gathering. What intelligence gathering have you seen that shows that those boats have drugs on them? Have you seen them, Carlton? Do you have access to these intelligence reports? Help me understand it. Well, this guy is so dumb. You have no argument. All right, then you can get the fuck out of here, James FL. Don't ever come back. You don't have to announce that you can't watch something. Just don't fucking watch. 2, there's no fishing equipment on board. Only traps, only tarps. So what? What? You saw bundles of drugs, Michael? What bundles of drugs did you see? They have provided 0 evidence or shown you any reports of intelligence gathering. Oh, it was only bundles and lots of gas. They blew the fucking boats up. How do you know? 1 minute you see the boat, the next minute you see that motherfucker get blown out the water. But you're gonna tell me a tarp. Oh, it had tops on it. Oh, it had tops on it. But y'all call me stupid. Go ahead. I'm stupid. See, we're attacking the straw man of boats with motors. Can't be fishing boats. It's fucking stupid as hell. Y'all can't be that dumb. Tell me you're not that fucking dense. Who told y'all that stupid shit? Oh, if a boat has over 2 motors, it's not a fishing boat. It's a drug boat. So, let me guess this. There are only 2 types of boats in the world. One, a drug boat, and the other, a fishing boat. Boats can't be used for any other purpose than for drugs or fishing. Is that what you're telling me? Help me understand that. Like, who are you that the government has to provide? You're a fucking idiot. You know, I'm not tiptoeing around you motherfuckers. Y'all are fucking stupid. Who am I that the government has to provide their intel? I'm their fucking boss. Yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah, I pay their fucking salary, you fucking idiot. The government is my employee, you dumbass. That's who I am. Yeah, they're killing people in our name, you fucking twat. Yeah, that's what they're doing, you fucking stupid ass. They're taking your money and they're using it to engage in warfare against tiny little boats. And they're just telling us, it was drugs on that boat. You're a fucking idiot. That's just what it is. Oh no, Walter. I have not been tiptoeing. No. Exactly. Well, hold on. Joe Harrell says, doesn't matter if they had drugs on or not. That still shouldn't be a death sentence. Exactly. Yes. And that's the point. It doesn't matter if it was drugs on that boat or not. The reason I am pushing back is because you have no idea if there were drugs on that boat. But you want to attack the straw man. Oh, it could have been no fishing boat with all them motors. You fucking idiots. As though you can't stop the boat and go fishing. Are they perpetual motion boats? Are they perpetual motion boats? A boat with 5 motors can't stop, and the people on the boat can't go fishing. No, it's impossible. You can't do it. It's physically impossible, you fucking idiots. Fucking dumbasses. See, this is why Trump said, I can shoot somebody on 5th Avenue in cold blood and get away with it, because he knows you some stupid motherfuckers. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. Oh, I'm unhinged. I'd rather be unhinged than a fucking idiot like you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Salute to you, Walter. Purple Mastery says you can't rehabilitate a drug addict unless they want to be clean. Okay. Sure. That goes with anybody that needs to rehabilitate from something. You can't rehabilitate from a back injury unless you want to. What? I don't know what you said that for, but okay. Oh, okay, my bad, Purple Mastery. Salute to, Brian Monsantos. It's a slave mentality. Donald Trump can tell you, oh no, we're not going to declare war. We're just going to engage in war against cartels. But we're only going to take out cartel members in tiny boats in the Caribbean and completely ignore the Mexican cartels that are doing the immediate damage. Oh yeah, we're just going to leave them and let them do what they want to do. Let them actually bring drugs into the country with the help of the CIA and other government agencies, you know. Yeah, but he said he's going to kill people bringing drugs into the country. Well, he better start cleaning house right here in the United States. Yeah, he better get it cracking right here. Is he going to do the same thing he's doing to those tiny little boats? To the people right here in this country, getting drugs right up and through here? No, y'all are just... Now Alien is saying get a job. Oh boy. See, the art of debate, or the art of a good argument, You know you have one when people like Alien say stupid shit like he just said. Yeah, it's called cognitive dissonance. Because you're a fucking idiot. Where am I walking? Through the streets. Just in a neighborhood, you know. 30,000 black people out of prison because Trump signed historic prison reform bill. Okay, good for him. So, what have you done for me lately? So, I should just overlook them killing people indiscriminately in our name and telling people that he's just gonna kill people, bringing drugs into the country. But he ain't killed near not a Mexican cartel member yet. He ain't killed near not a Mexican cartel leader. And I guarantee you, he knows who they are and where they are. Who helped El Chapo get away? How did El Chapo get away? Wasn't he locked up in Chicago? Made it all the way back to Mexico? He freed 30,000 of my people. So? So what? I don't give a fuck. Good. As he should. As he should. Every individual that has been locked up unjustly should be free. He's doing his fucking job. Congratulations. Next. Another weak-ass argument. See, the art of debate. The art of a good argument is knowing you have a good argument when they say things like, he freed 30,000 black folks. When I'm not talking about who he freed or didn't free. I'm talking about him saying that he's gonna kill people. I'm just gonna kill people to bring drugs into this country. Well, that's a lot of goddamn people. He got a lot of work on his hands. He better get to work right away. Does that include him? Isn't he the top cop of the United States of America? Yeah, Pam Bondi is not the top cop. Donald Trump is. He's the leader. He's the top guy of the executive branch. Well, law enforcement falls under the executive branch. He is the leader. He is the top cop. So anything his agencies do are at his behest. So if they're helping getting drugs into the country, well, he has to look at himself, does he not? He said everybody. Now, listen, I'm just asking a question. Because if he says he's going to kill people that are bringing drugs into the country, then guess what? That is a lot of people. That's a lot of people in government, a lot of cartel members, a lot of people at the border, a lot of people. Not just tiny little boats in Venezuela. Your statements mean nothing to me. Then why are you here? Why are you here? He said people bring it to the country. He has a lot of work to do then. When are we going to start seeing them taking out Pfizer and Moderna? When is that going to happen? Is that going to happen? Does he mean them as well? Pfizer, Moderna, other pharmaceutical companies, they bring drugs into the country. Yeah, Pfizer is not an American company, by the way. A lot of the drugs they get, a lot of the pharmaceuticals they make come from drugs like cocaine, you know, opioids. Yeah. The raw material, oh, street drugs. Oh, that's not what he said, you fucktard. When did he say street drugs? Because they also get street drugs into the country. Yeah, the government does. The DEA, the CIA. Yeah. Yeah, they get street drugs in here too. They help. So there's nothing you can do with that one. Am I a bum? Nah, your mama lets me knock her pussy out and sleep in the bed whenever I want. Don't worry about me. Heroin? Yeah, your mom takes good care of me. I'll give her them long strokes. I'll never go hungry, and I'll never go without shelter over my head. Don't even worry about it. No, alien. Yo mama, she also helps me. I don't need to get a job. She paid me well for my services. Don't worry about it. Y'all, don't worry about me having a job, y'all. Don't worry about it. You know, hey, I brought her menopause. She gets, don't worry about it. She's looking for something new in her life to get her engine going again. I helped her out. Too bad. No, that's what she told you. That's just what told you. She told you she was dead. She faked her death. So she wouldn't have to worry about you judging me or judging her for letting me knock it out. Yeah. So I wouldn't concern myself. You just go ahead and believe that she's dead. Yeah. See, I'm not Michelle Obama. See, y'all go low, I'm gonna go lower. So if you want that work, if you want the work, go low. Go low. I'll go lower than you. I'll go to the depths. Yeah. Yeah. No, your mama did though, Danny. Your mama smoked crack and your mama smoked meth. And I had to let her go. She was doing too much. Yeah. I mean, the whole no teeth thing, no teeth, no hands, all slobber, that was working for a minute. Man, but I had to let it go. Yeah. Exactly. Varsity Tippler, no hands, no teeth, all slobber. Oh yeah, that good old wet. Yeah. But hey, it comes with a price. They start stealing your shit, yanking your TV off the wall, trying to sell it on the street. No, you gotta let them go. You got to let it go. You gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go. You got to let it go. Anyway, so that's what your baby daddy Trump did. I'm gonna let y'all hear one more time before I get out of here. Can't beat the sloppy gums, exactly. And you got to let it go. I can't support the habit either,
Against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. They're going to be like dead. Okay? Yeah.
Breaking news. And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. They're going to be like dead. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. So that means, what about the people that are moving the drugs within the country? Do they get killed too? Do they not get due process? I'm just asking the question. So he said people who are bringing drugs into the country. Oh, that's a lot of type of people, not just the cartels. He didn't say cartels. He said people. So if you're bringing drugs into the country, you might want to watch out, right? Even if, hey, he made no distinctions. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Best believe that. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, that's what Trump wants to do. Well, he's been doing it. He's going to kill whoever's bringing drugs into the country, And yeah, that's he didn't say Venezuela. He didn't say cartels. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe we'll really start to make things work around here. Maybe we'll stop with the CIA, you know, the CIA involvement in drug trafficking, the DEA involvement, you know, other U.S. government agency involvement, other countries. Yeah, maybe we'll start seeing something happen here, huh? Maybe that was a message from Trump. 18,000 D chests. 18,000 D chests. Maybe we'll hey, maybe things can start shaking around here. Maybe we can maybe we can be drug free, you know? Yeah, but Troy the King says drugs go where the market is. Yes. And guess what? Trump is going to kill the market. Everybody. Vino is an idiot. I don't care about anything you had to say. Do I know anything about Venezuela? Yes, I know a lot about Venezuela. What's your point? What's your point? See, we're not talking about Venezuela. We're talking about people that bring drugs into the country. We're not talking about Venezuela. We're talking about people that bring drugs into the country. So that includes a lot of motherfuckers. But see, you want to keep it on Venezuela. I know about Venezuela. Don't worry about that. We're not talking about Venezuela. We're talking about people that are bringing drugs into the country. That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah. So I'm going to, I'm going to see, I'm thinking I'm going to see a lot of slaughtering going on around just even within the country, right? Because they have to get they got to get the shit in the country. There's going to be a lot of people involved with that. So, man, no due process. That sucks, right? You know, that really just does suck. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Much love. Like, share, subscribe. And guess what? We're going to keep marching forward toward freedom and truth. Peace. And if you don't like the truth, ask if I give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Salute to you, Real Eyes, and my other moderators, and everybody, even those that are stupid and allowing Trump to do these things, because y'all are stupid and y'all are going to lick his taint from the back no matter what he does. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to come to me and you're going to talk about those aren't fishing boats. Oh, those aren't fucking stupid asses. Just dumb. Dumb. Man, it's sad. Sad. But anyway, y'all go ahead, be idiots. And those of you who are intelligent enough to know what I'm talking about, salute to you. And salute to you dumbasses too. Because it's really fun to put in the work and expose your idiocy. It really is. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Salute to you, Accurate. Salute to you, Troy the King. George, who says F me. Yeah, that's what your mama said. Bye.